Excellent. The question is, how do I handle disciplinary problems? So there's a lot of different ways to do that. One of the best ways, I think, is to help teach kids how to forgive each other and how to apologize. And I saw that work really well at the Juniper Hill School. Oftentimes when kids that age do something, they aren't necessarily trying to be mean. 3 and 4-year-olds don't always try to be mean to each other, but they want something for themselves. But then helping them recognize that like their actions affected someone else negatively is the first big step. And the next step after that is to helping them realize that like the way you deal with that is you don't avoid that. You don't avoid the fact that you did something that negatively affected someone. You can help them figure out ways to approach that and offer an apology. And that's another great way to give control to kids. One of the things we did at Juniper Hill was if someone's feelings were hurt, or if they hurt someone's feelings, really, if they were feeling weird about that whole interaction, we had a heart-shaped rock you could go hold on to for a while, and they'd go hold on to it. And we also had a little spot they could. It wasn't very far away, but it was like a little bit away from the main outdoor classroom that they could go sit in, and you could see them. No one would bother them there. And then typically they'd come back out in like an hour or so, or 10 minutes, or 5 minutes, or after the whole maybe the whole morning. Who knows how long it takes for a kid to think about it, just be in their own world. Come back out, and maybe they'd say, "Hey, like this happens, and I felt really bad about that." And helping start that conversation. And the hard part is starting that routine. Getting kids to feel comfortable with that, and that's just a lot of modeling on our part as educators, is helping them be like, "Hey, it's okay to take a little bit of time and phrase something in a way that like, I didn't like that." And maybe ask for an apology or to apologize for something you did. Now that doesn't work all the time. Can't always ask for someone to apologize. But I think that really disciplinary action makes the most sense when consequences are directly tied or make sense for what you did. I think that disciplinary actions, just like working with each kids and learning, is individual, but I really try my best to teach forgiveness.